make this love last till Valentine's. Let's spend this night together. Let this fire burn.
Welcome back to Seed Oat, a Remedy Kitchen and Seed Cycle collab. My name is Mel and I am the founder of the Seed Cycle.
And I'm Mel also, and I'm the founder of Remedy Kitchen.
We hope that you enjoyed our breakfast series, and today we want to introduce you to a new series, our Nourish Bowl Series.
Slowly pitter pat, and we are lost inside.
So with our Nourish Bowl series, we just want to show you that you can make a lovely bowl that can be for any meal, whether it's lunch, dinner, or a snack. And especially if breakfast isn't your thing. I mean, let's face it, not everybody is a breakfast person. And we just want to show you that there are other ways that you can get your seed cycle into a good, nourishing bowl if you haven't had it for breakfast. So we hope you enjoy cooking with us today.
Never look back. Life will shortly have us falling flat. By the springtime we'll be.
Today we're going to be making a Nourish Chicken Pita Bowl, and I am so excited for this. It's going to be really nice and simple. All we're using is lettuce, some cucumber, onion, avocado, some beautiful pita bread, and chicken. And I think the best part of this recipe is that we are going to be adding in Mel's superb seasoned mix. Mel, please tell us more about this amazingness.
So the reason behind why I created this seasoning mix was everyone in my household would easily be so annoyed if something was not got the taste behind it. It was like everyone's in a rush to cook dinner and it was a little bit boring. So, you know, on a weeknight when everyone's in a rush and you open up a cookbook and there's like, Mel, you know what it's like, there's this massive list of all these ingredients and then you're thinking, do I even have that in the pantry? So I just did a little bit of playing around with some herbs and spices and decided that I'd see if I could just come up with something that was clean and healthy, that had all the flavour in one mix so that I could apply it to some protein, or I could put it with some vegetables and roast it, or even potatoes, just to add it the next level. So there's lots of flavour without the work.
And the thing I love about it as well is that it's just so clean. Like when I go to the supermarket and I look at some of the other seasoning mixes, I'm disappointed. Like there are still usually MSG in there and other additives and preservatives, which I don't want in my to be cooking with, basically. So yeah,
if you're going to go to all this trouble and make this lovely healthy bowl, you don't want to ruin it by little preservatives and additives from other products. You want to keep it really clean.
Totally.
We don't need the world, we just need us. What if we'd stay like this forever? These wine-colored days, summer is gone.
Step today for our Nourish Bowl is preparing the chicken, and it's all about being time efficient so that the less time in the kitchen the better. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab some of our seasoning mix and just pop some into the bottom of a dish, and today we're going to demonstrate your cooking form.
When it comes to protein, I do get asked a lot of questions around, do I have to weigh my protein?
Yeah.
How do I figure out how much to have?
And from a functional nutrition perspective, it's a real non-diet approach. So we're not calorie counting, we're not weighing, we're not, it's really, the way I like to explain it is using the hand analogy. And you may have already heard this, but for red meat, you would use the size of the palm of a hand. For chicken, you would use like 3/4, and then for fish, you would use a whole hand. I find that that's just foolproof, easy, and also like it really comes down to intuitive eating. So like listening to your body, you have 1 or 2 pieces of the chicken and you might still be hungry, have another piece. It's totally fine.
Yeah, but I think it's a good rule, because when you're serving up a bowl to eat and it's, you know, you're really hungry, it's so easy to throw more of something in. Try and put more of the green in, and, you know, make sure that you've got lots of fresh vegetables so that you're filling yourself up on the good stuff. And then if you've eaten all the good stuff, then you can nibble and pick a little bit more. Okay, so now all the chicken's been coated in the seasoning mix, so we're actually going to use the air fryer for cooking today, but there's definitely no rules. If you want to cook it on the cooktop, in the oven, or in the barbecue, whatever is easy for you. But today we're going to pop this setting on 190, and we're going to cook it for 12 minutes.
now that the chicken is cooking, we want to prep our salad. Now this is all about being time efficient.
Definitely.
One thing I do want to say is it's really important to wash the fruit and veggies well. I know this can be a pain in the butt, but it's really important, especially if you are buying non-organic produce, which I know sometimes we just can't source organic.
So true.
These wine-colored days, summer is gone. Deep, cold, velvet nights when we are one. All comes together now, let's let this love last till Valentine's. Who knows, it might just last forever. We don't need the world, we just need us.
We're going to make up a really simple salad dressing. Now the key to a good nutritious salad dressing is the quality of the ingredients. I'll always use an olive oil or a macadamia oil. Avocado oil is great as well. Really trying to stay away from any of the canola vegetable oils, and we might do a deep dive on that in one of the other
Be really good,
videos. And balsamic vinegar is really good. Again, it's just the quality. So I noticed some of them, the ingredients have different additives in it, whereas you just want it to be nice and simple. So this one just has cooked grape must, white vinegar, and a little bit of acidity. So that was like a really good clean.
I suppose it's just watching your sugars when it comes to anything like that as well.
Yeah, it's so true. Some of them do have a lot of added sugar in it. Yeah, and then we're going to use some lemon and salt.
Season with a little bit of salt and pepper.
Yep.
So today we're going to use a 1/4 cup of olive oil. But as Mel mentioned, you can change it around. It doesn't have to actually be olive oil. And if you've just got a jar in the house, it's really handy just so that you can give it a good shake. And making a little extra is always good too, because you always find that when you're chopping up a salad, and the same with like everything we've done today, even preparing the chicken, if you've got extra, you can pop it in the fridge and make some leftovers later on. So with the 1/4 cup, we're going to use 2 tablespoons of your balsamic. You can see it's a lovely quality one, it's nice and thick and syrupy.
Nourish Bowl salad, chicken salad, is your seed cycle. So if you haven't had your seeds today, a salad is the perfect way to add them in. I am on phase 2, so I'm going to be adding my sesame and sunflower in, and it's just 1 scoop on top.
Summer is gone. Deep cold velvet nights when we are one. All comes together now, let's let this love last till Valentine's. Who knows, it might just last forever. We don't need the world, we just need us. I wish we'd stay like this together.
Thanks so much for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the first of our Nourish Bowl series.
We have another 3 Nourish Bowl recipes to share with you, so make sure you're subscribed and check back in next week. We'll drop the next episode.
Until then,
Bye.
bye.